Can you guys hear me? Okay. All right. I'm Repzilla. That's it. All right. I'm Repzilla. That's it. It is what it is. Oh, Jillian Jill, I saw your comment on a Unaloon video, by the way, and I just wanted to say I saw that, Jillian. I saw that comment, and I wanted to say something, but I was on a different account, and you probably wouldn't even have known it was me. But I saw you on an Unaloon. I don't know if it was. I don't know what song it was, but it was a good song. I just wanted to say that's cool. It's cool that you like decent music. You like good music, and I appreciate that. How's everybody doing? Yes. Listen. I'm Repzilla, and that's it. All right. I'm Repzilla. Positivity Turtles in the chat. That's it. That's just, it is what it is. You know? Positivity Turtles in the chat. Okay? Unaloon's good. I don't know why she changed her name from Lil Bo Weep though. I'm confused by that. You know what I mean? Anyways, we sponsored by Rogue Energy. If you guys want some, link in the description. Code RealStream, okay? You guys should get some. Yeah. Listen, guys. Listen. Positivity Turtles in the chat, or leeches, whichever. It's all good. Your hair looks like a cat threw up on your head. Pretty much. That's pretty much what happens on reps. So, you know, I just tried to recreate that. You know what I mean? Okay. So, if you guys want to help out the channel, click the members page. Sign up. You can be a member for either bronze tier, silver tier, or gold. Check it out. It helps the channel out. You get these little crowns next to your name, and you get these little emojis you can use in chat. There's even one of Elvis. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. Check it out. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Onision first, and then we can get into my issue with drama and opinions! Oh! I'm so mad! Oh! I'm so mad! Oh! Repzilla fangirl, send him a brush. Listen, my hair is beautiful, alright? Cut it out. Stop it. You guys know you'd all love to see me. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go with it. Anyway, so Onision. Let's talk about Onision. Let's talk about it. All right. So let's talk about Onision, and I guess he put out this video. All right. It says Onision Witch Hunt Part 1. I kind of want to see the other parts. Is he releasing all this tonight? I hope so. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I've noticed he's been getting more videos, more views on his videos. Have you guys noticed that? He's getting more views on his videos lately. I don't know what it is, but he seems to be doing a little bit better. For whatever reason that is, I really don't know. Let's check out this video though.
A lot of you have wondered why Onision.
Well, some of you guys like Onision, which is fine. Like this channel's mixed up between a lot of different people who like and dislike Onision, and I think that's a rare thing. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of indifferent at this point. By the way, I appreciate though that he made the video that he did about me. Oh shit! Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, so I appreciate him making that video about me and apologizing. I just wanted to put that out there. I appreciate that, and I just it's sad. It's unfortunate that he thinks I'm ugly though. That's sad. You know, that's sad. Anyways, let's keep going.
A lot of you have wondered why Onision is not in jail, but you should be asking yourself,
I've never really wondered that.
Why is Onision one of the most misunderstood people on all of YouTube? A lot of people believe that Onision once ran forums that were somehow highly inappropriate. Whatever the most popular topics on that forum were, Onision would make videos about. It was repeatedly stated that these had to be YouTube appropriate concepts. The forums regularly demanded you be an adult in order to submit content. A lot of people will tell you that body image videos or rating videos, etc. were Onision's idea, but as you can clearly see from facts and reality right in front of you, it was actually you, the audience, who demanded those.
You know, he does have a point here. All right, topic says by Sadworm, by Cazelfish, by Shiro, by Kessia, by Lily. I mean, he kind of does have a point that these people did, you know, make these topics themselves. And I mean, another thing you gotta think about is like the moderators who were supposed to keep pedos and stuff like that out. I mean, okay, it was Rag Reynolds. I mean, the guy who's sitting over there on the other end of the spectrum now, trying to expose anybody he can. You know, and he cried victim on Hanson's platform, even though we all know he was no victim. You know what I mean?
Those videos be created. In fact, it was so painfully obvious that the videos Onision was making were perfectly fine, that other people willfully participated. Because
But, like, let's be clear, though. I mean, he wasn't breaking the law as far as, like, you know, what we can see. But those videos were kind of stupid. Kind of, like, rating girls, kind of stupid. Like, let's be real. That's kind of fucking stupid and asking for trouble. Let's be real,
they thoroughly enjoyed the videos that were created of this topic.
Don't want to say curvy, but she's like skinny curvy.
Out of the 4 options,
Wow, you went right to this. I wasn't expecting that. See what I mean? It was stupid. What's up, Bad Bennett? What's up? How you doing? Like, people really didn't like that he was doing this, you know? And thought it was inappropriate, which, you know, I mean, depending on the age of the girls, yeah, it kind of is.
would say just skinny.
Really?
Say Rag should fix the videos he made. Onision is a bigger man. No, I agree. It's funny, you know. Rag wants to act like, you know, he's fucking, you know, about integrity and all that shit, and he's not, you know. Repzilla tries to say he speaks the truth. He doesn't. You fucking Onision is immediately, and he was friends with Amber, immediately comes out and fixes the situation. And Onision doesn't like me at all, you know, like, and he really doesn't have a reason to like me. He just fixed it because that's just the right thing to do. But, oh, and by the way, I know why, and that's partially why I'm upset with Drama and Opinions, because she's trying to remove herself and act like she didn't push that narrative forward as well. She's trying to act like she didn't propel that whole Predator narrative. But I'm gonna dispel that rumor, or I'm gonna prove that she's a fucking liar, and like right after this topic.
This girl look like? I'd say more curvy.
Looks good.
She says she's skinny, but it's pretty obvious.
When I think of skinny, I think of like no curvature at all.
Girl is intensely skinny. I'd recommend a good 10 pounds on you. You'd probably like want to be that skinny.
Is it weird that I was like, I don't really see a problem?
Yeah, no. You need more weight than that. The reason you need more weight than that is so all your bodily functions can be at optimal levels. You don't hear about girls that are 150 pounds having problems with their menstrual cycle or anything like that. You hear about girls who are like 100 pounds having problems with their menstrual cycle. And this girl looks like she's about 100. This is
Bro, what you know about menstrual cycles? Cut it out.
skinny. Definitely,
Yeah.
duh.
Skinny with boobs.
And you know she's not curvy because she's like having to push out her hip a little bit. If you're curvy, you can just stand there and it's obvious.
Damn. It's like 100% goals.
The motivation of those videos was painfully obvious, and you can see how it was blown way out of proportion because people wanted a witch to...
Fair, right, Bad Bananas, right. They called me, and they called you a apologist. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody's an apologist, or I'm a predator and all that shit. I'm trying not to say that on my channel anymore because I think I think I'm getting blacklisted, and I'm going to use another channel that I have coming soon, like Drama Now. I'm starting to upload videos there now. If you guys want to go subscribe, feel free. You know, one of my videos or one of my streams is already on there, but I'm going to start streaming there coming soon because I feel like I'm getting blacklisted here for mentioning like COVID and shit like that, you know, which, because I don't really censor myself from shit like that, so it opens me up to fucking shit like that where they can blacklist you. Anyways, no, it's all good. No, you can say it in the chat. I'm just trying to not say it on the stream, like, as far as like me speaking it. But yeah, so that's what they did. They attacked you. They attacked Easy. Anybody who was close to me, they would attack them and be like, "Oh, your friend's a RealStream. You're a piece of shit," or, you know, "Oh, we know better than you." And none of these people were there. None of these people know me. None of these people knew Amber. And then come to find out, you know, she says what she says. You know what's funny is there's some people who say, "Oh, she has Stockholm syndrome." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'd have to literally lock her up for that to be a thing. Like, that makes no sense. Do you understand Stockholm Syndrome is, like, the stupidest shit that, like, what? Like, where's your fucking brain?
burn, especially if it made them money burning it. The recently canceled Blair White once went after Onision, implying that the following was an image that was inappropriate that she could not show her audience. She lied to you.
I'm not going to tell you how old I really am because I'm in a few videos of you and it would cause your problems. Ha ha ha, I'm under 18.
I think we should just all sit in silence. That's exactly the post that she got this from. And she's not going to show you the image because the girl in the image is fully clothed, completely fine. The forum required that you actually...
He does have a point, you know, that if it's not creepy, then these people shouldn't have an issue with it. I think people just have an issue with it being that he's rating girls at all. I think that's the problem.
They have an administrator-approved account in order to log in. Blair White was not administrator-approved, so I can only assume that she just advertised that the image was inappropriate without actually confirming that it was inappropriate because, again, she wanted to make money. And canceling people is a big business. It didn't matter to Blair White all the people that Onision helped. It didn't matter all the good that Onision did. All that mattered was that Blair White could frame someone, start a witch hunt, and make money in the process. As some of you know, Blair White was recently canceled for allegedly once again trying to ruin another person's life by framing them for Google AdSense money. If you guys don't know, the more views you get on a video, the more it can run ads. Cancel culture gets people to click and watch. Blair White knows this. And this is Blair White apologizing for doing pretty much no research, going off rumors. She also admits to the AdSense money.
You know what's crazy is that everybody is like trying to cancel Blair White for spreading misinformation when you have fucking literally, you have Repzilla fucking literally calling me a predator over and over again. And then you have fucking Rag Reynolds who threw this out to bigger creators to make them cover this. You know what I mean? But nobody cares. Nobody cares that this fucking idiot or these idiots, and even Creepshow Art, a channel who got like almost 200,000 views, call me a rapist and shit. Nobody cares. Just like, it's just like, whatever. Like, it's wild. Like, it's crazy how the internet works. Like, blows my mind.
That she has been making. Blair White knowingly lied to you, and the damage to Onision's career lives on. Like this video on YouTube if you want more receipts dropped.
Like, it's crazy. It really is. These people are fucking crazy. I don't know. I guess Onision wants to see more about Blair White, and he thinks it's great that she's being canceled. I don't really think it's a big deal. I like Blair. I think she fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know. People fuck up, but you should apologize. That's the thing, and you should make it right. And that's where these other people that I'm mentioning fucked up. Here's another video. This is what started it all right? It's a quick 2-minute video, so I'm just gonna play it. You know,
hey,
this was started everything.
I wanted to make this real quick video because I just discovered in Onision Speaks live stream that someone I had called my friend, somebody that I had believed when she said that she was raped by someone, actually lied to me. This person said that they were raped by someone named RealStreamnewZ on YouTube. So I need to apologize to, despite me not liking RealStreamnewZ, I don't like RealStreamnewZ at all, actually. I think he's a very gross person. I think he, in appearance, is gross. I think the way he sounds is gross. I think the fact that he's harassed my spouse many times is gross. I don't like him.
All right, I said some things about Kai, all right? I said some things about saggy boobs and whatever. Look, so I tried to get an interview. I'm so sorry, Onision. That's what it is. He's upset about that. Whatever. I don't know what to say.
But right is right.
What does I mean? What? So I said that she had saggy boobs. It was a meme. It was a joke. What do you want me to say? It was a funny meme. It wasn't even really her. It was like a saggy. Look, whatever. Like, it was a joke.
And just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean you can't admit that you're wrong about something.
Exactly, Grim.
Apparently, this girl who said that she was raped by him publicly went on a whole campaign trying to ruin his life, abusing #MeToo like many women have done. Apparently, she lied, and she admitted to lying. And apparently, it's been proven. So that person is no longer my friend. That person is not followed on Twitter. That person is not a person I support whatsoever. And I have to apologize to RealStreamnewZ for believing her and for supporting her publicly and defending her publicly. And I'm very sorry to everyone who is actually a real #MeToo victim. But it seems we got another Johnny Depp situation here. Women lie a lot. Men lie a lot.
Another Johnny Depp situation.
A lot of people lie, and they don't care who they.
I don't doubt. Look, all right. I don't even know if Kai has saggy tits. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna be real. I've never looked at Kai's chest before. It was just a joke. I think he might be reading into it. I think people might be reading into it a little much.
About someone who's famous or more famous than themselves. They try to get back at people for clout because the relationship didn't work out how they wanted it to. People are pretty disgusting and they're pretty awful, and that's just what you got to deal with when you're a public figure. But as a public figure who has said something about RealStreamnewZ, I am sorry for being inaccurate in what I said. I no longer believe that he is a rapist because that person is no longer my friend nor a credible source of information. So to RealStreamnewZ, I'm sorry.
And see, this is the thing right here. How hard is it for people to do that? How hard is it to retract what you said? You know, how fucking hard is that? You know, how hard is it for somebody to retract a statement? It's really not hard at all. So this is where Drama and Opinions comes in, all right? Drama and Opinions makes a video. You know, she brings it up. She brings up what happened, okay? And this is the video. Let's check it out, all right?
I apparently was removed from the Twitch partnership program without any given reason, without any justification, without any explanation.
The video is about him also getting banned from Twitch, which I'm not really interested in, and it really doesn't matter. So let's move forward into the video. Hold on. Okay, so the last part is where it talks about this. All right, let's check out the last part.
cool if you looked at colleges in Washington.
In other Onion-related news, he released a video on his channel apologizing to RealStreamNewZ for falsely labeling him as someone who committed a terrible crime against a girl named Amber. If you've been around the drama space for a while, then you'll know that some very serious claims were made against RSN, but it turns out that those claims were false. Amber said in an interview on RSN's channel that nothing of that nature happened, and it was her mom's idea to lie
Double
about
real stream. He wanted you to clarify and everything too, but so no coercion or anything like that, right?
No, it wasn't for coercion. It was all my mom's plan.
Like, and I really do, like, in all seriousness, I gotta say, like, thank you for coming out and saying the truth and everything.
Anyway, Amber was a friend of the Onion, and he believed her when she claimed RSN did that horrible thing to her, and based on that, he publicly called RSN that label. Now that the truth is out, he issued an apology and said he was no longer friends with Amber. In the description of the video he posted, he said, "This is my apology to RealStreamNewZ. I was misled, and when you make public statements about people, even if you were misled, it is important you correct those. It's okay to be wrong and not know it, but to not right your wrongs, that only makes it worse. I'm sorry." RSN made a video on his channel talking about it. Lastly, someone in the Onion's camp is working really hard to get an outspoken
They talk about you easy for a second. We'll listen to this.
old Twitter page deleted. That page is Big Money Onision, and from this short clip,
Big Money Onision is annoying as fuck.
they are letting the Onion know of their plan.
I've just gone on your tag, and the first thing that's just come up is that stupid Big Money Onision, the one I'm really struggling to take down. The only one I'm struggling to take down.
I don't know the history between them, so I'm not going to comment on that, but I...
Really annoying. Anyways, so my point is, like, I put in the comments, I was just like, hey, you know, you said those very same things. I said, you said those same things about me as well, though. And then other people in her comments were telling her, you know, you should apologize. Like, you should apologize to RSN. Like, that's what people were saying. And I just want to make this clear. I never told people to say that. I never sent my community over here to be like, oh, hey, tell, you know, Drama and Opinions to apologize. I think that Repzilla is a piece of shit for not apologizing, or at least making this right and recanting. I think to Mimi and anybody who helped push that narrative out there is fucking grimy if they don't try to push the narrative out there or push the truth out there. You know what I mean? I think it's fucked up that, you know, Rag did it. I think it's fucked up that, you know, Creepshow Art did it. Like, these people are fucked up. I never told people to go out here and say anything, right? And then she said, huh? I said you were accused of them. You sent me an email explaining yourself, and I didn't make the following video. So she's saying that she never did it. She's saying she never said anything like that. And she did. She made a video saying, labeling people victims. She did. Like, just listen to this video for 2 seconds. She put this video out here, and she's saying, oh, I said you were accused. I never said you like, I'm saying you threw those things out there to make it seem like I was. You should make a video apologizing. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? Like, you should apologize.
RSN,
listen to this.
RealStreamNewZ. He's CJ, Craig, piece of shit, creep, predator.
Like, bro, you put this shit out into the world. Like, what are you missing about this? Like, how do you miss this? Like, how are you saying, like, you didn't do this? You did. You made a video and you accused me of these things. You know what I mean? And then she said, you were accused. That's a statement of fact. That's not implying anything. So if I was accused and you were wrong, wouldn't you want to put it out there and just be like, no, I apologize? That's why people in the chat were saying, you should apologize. I never told these people to say anything. Like, I never told people to tell you anything. And then I saw a comment of somebody saying, like, oh, he must be sending these people over here. It's a coordinated attack. Like, what? Like, I'm not sending anybody. It's just obvious that you fucked up. Like, it's like the same thing with Rag Reynolds and Repzilla. It's just obvious you fucked up. You know what I mean? It just sounds ridiculous, and you're trying to, like, split what I'm saying down into, like, other shit. Like, bro, you fucked up. You know what I mean? And she's like, you're falsely accusing me. She made another video saying that, and I'm not even going to comment on her stupid falsely accusing thing. Like, bro, you said it. Like, you said it, you made this video, and it says victims speak out in big letters. Me having an issue with somebody just because they're a female doesn't make them a victim, you fucking weirdo. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, victims? Like, it's just so grimy. Like, these people. Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, really, dude? So, I just want to make this clear. Like, people who don't, like, correct themselves about this type of shit are fucked up. Like, Repsilla is fucked up. Rag Reynolds is fucked up. Like, these people know what's up, but they still continue with the bullshit. Like, you know, like, it's ridiculous. It's fucking gross, dude. You know, like, this has affected my life for 3 years, and you guys act like it's a big fucking joke. Like, this is really serious. This is my real life. Like, I have to fucking, like, deal with this type of shit. Like, for you, it's a fucking story in a video. Like, for me, this is my real life, and you guys act like it's a fucking joke, and it's really fucked up. You know, and for Onision to be the only person to have the balls to actually say this shit, bro, that's sad, because you guys rag on him constantly and act like he's this biggest piece of shit, predator, groomer, piece of shit, terrible human, but he's the only person who was like, oh, that's wrong, and he was even friends with him. He's like, oh, that's wrong, oh, I was wrong, I apologize. He doesn't like me, he doesn't owe me anything, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy, you know, it's just wild, you know. It's crazy. And for, like, you know, like, if you don't have to say anything. Just be like, hey, listen, I put it out there and I was wrong. That's all you could have said. Like, that's all that needs to be said, really. You know, because if you help push it out there, then just be like, all right, I was wrong, because you were. You know, that's really all I have to say. And, like, I sent Drama and Opinions an email, and I was like, hey, you know what, if you really think that you didn't say anything, why don't you come on the stream and explain yourself? And she didn't say anything. You know, and I would offer the same thing to Rag, Repsilla, or fucking Creepshow Art too. If they want to come on here and they want to fucking they want to, like, say why they haven't made a video, whatever, like, it's just, these people, like, I don't get it. Like, you know you're wrong. You know, you should fix it. Fix that shit. You know, it's fucked up. Fix that shit. For real. You know, remove those videos and fix that shit, because you look fucking stupid. If that's what it is, like, is it really just because you look stupid that you're not taking it down? Is that really what it is? You know, like, like, how hard is it to be like, I was wrong, I apologize? Because you were, you know? And you know what's even funnier is, like, these people who, like, they went so hard on this, like, bro, your credibility is, like, really fucked. If you went so hard on this, like, Rag Reynolds, like, he pushed this to all these creators. He's the reason why, like, you know, Drama and Opinions even started on this, is because of Rag. You know, like, that's what he did. He took all these videos and he pushed it to these people because he thought I was the worst person in the world. You know, but, like, I don't know, some part of me now thinks it's just like, it was just a big clout move now. Like you just wanted attention. Like, it's just nuts, man. You were wrong. You should admit it. You know. Anyways, let's talk about Eugenia Cooney. Let's talk about Eugenia Cooney. Enough of that shit. But positivity turtles in the chat, guys. Positivity turtles in the chat. Anyways, like up this video, subscribe if you're new, and if you guys want to donate, links in the description. Feel free. Anyways, let's look at Eugenia. She's it's kind of scary, guys. Like, seriously, like, this is some scary ass shit. You know, you prefer a tortoise? I'm so sick of the word victim, right? I feel you, man. I am. I feel you. Anyways, let's check out this shit. I want to push this up. Hold on. Push this up. All right. So yeah, this is Eugenia's new video, and she's, like, dressed up as Barbie. It's really fucked, man. Like, really.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia. So today I thought I would do a kind of Halloween themed video where Halloween's coming up so soon. Like, I really like Halloween a lot with, like, all the costumes and decorations and everything. So I definitely wanted to do something. Yeah, it's just been such a weird year with, like, COVID and all that. I was at Spirit Halloween the other day.
Like, she was doing good, like, I thought, for, like, a month, but, like, she is just right back to where she started, if not, like, pretty much the same. Like, it's just the same.
Just kind of, like, looking.
Like, her comments, too, are always so wrecked. Like, she knows she needs help, too. That's the worst part. Is she's just like, I don't care. You know?
Costumes. And I decided today to end up doing a Barbie costume. So this is not really an official Barbie costume. I just kind of chose some clothes that they had there and tried to make something work. Also, don't worry guys, I also am gonna put on like a blonde wig and everything. I've talked about this in other videos
I won't worry.
too. I'm just really awful at getting wigs on. I have a lot of hair, and also
Me too. I have a horrible time. I have a hard time with wigs. I do.
my hair is like very long, especially at this point. It's like, wow. So yeah, I just kind of thought maybe I'd just show you guys the outfit first and then put the wig on. I don't know like when I try to put it on, if it's gonna be like a total disaster or what. This is the outfit.
You're already a total disaster. Just gonna be real with you.
I thought this up was really
What's up, Solway?
cute. Really fit Barbie really good. I also tried to make my makeup like go with Barbie and do a makeup look that hopefully Barbie would wear if Barbie was real. I'll also show you guys just like a real quick version of how I did that. Alright guys, so for this part of the video, I'm just gonna show you guys how I thought I would do my makeup today to be Barbie. I was kind of looking at different pictures of
Like, you guys gotta look at this aspect too. Like, realize that she she has to read the comments. Like, every single comment, like at least 8 out of 10 is, hey, you need help. What the fuck? Are you alright? You need help. You need help. You need help. Like, so she reads these comments, and it's just like, she does not care, you know? So, like, really take that into your head, you know? Like, really think about that.
Barbie and how people have seen me do her makeup in the past. Yeah, I've come across like different ways. I just kind of thought I would do like makeup that I think Barbie would probably wear. I thought I would just do like a pretty like pink eye look. Anything pink for Barbie works since like that's kind of Barbie's color and all. So to do this today, I thought that I would use the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. I thought this would be a really good palette for Barbie because this is obviously like really colorful, which is kind of like what I want to do today. Yeah, I think I'm mostly going to use a lot of like the pink shades and reddish and purple kind of shades mostly. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just start by priming my eyes. And to do that, I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay Primer Foundation.
Bro, this is nuts. Like, can she get any worse? Like, do you think she could lose like 20 more pounds? Like, do you think it's a possibility? You like my Halloween look? It's me as Repzilla. It's nice. It's a good look, you know? It's a moment.
So I'm gonna start with the shade Cotton Candy here. I just think this looks like such a perfect shade for Barbie and just really looks like a Barbie kind of pink kinda. I'm gonna use actually a lot of that shade today. That's definitely gonna be a color that I'm gonna use a ton. I'm gonna put that like just kind of like around my crease and in the inner part.
Like, what a mess, yo.
Of my eye. So next,
I hope you guys like my new ticker, by the way. There's a little thing in the middle, so like it lets me know like when you guys like it'll scroll through like people who subscribe, people who super chatted, people who did donations, and how many subscribers we're at now. Which, by the way, we're pretty close to 13,000, which is really cool shit.
I'm gonna take a bunch of the shade Bite Me, which is this really pretty purple shade, and I'm just gonna put that like right next to where I put the pink, kind of like also in my crease area, and just kind of blend those two together. I've always really loved these two shades together. I just think they're super pretty. They blend super nice together, especially for me.
Like, her as just a human is so strange. What's up, Scott? What's up, Scottish Darren? How you doing?
Being Barbie, they definitely
like such a strange human being. Like, why would you want to live like this? Like, why would you want to do this to your body? Like, why?
work for like.
I would love to interview her. Like, just not even for views, just to get like. I seriously want to know the answers to a lot of questions I have.
That kind of look and everything. I tend to just kind of start blending those out. I think I'm actually going to use two shades. I'm going to use a lighter pink called Bubblegum and a kind of lighter purple called Gumdrop. That's kind of
Billy Jack Daniels. Billy, I think she'll be alright. People talk about her every day.
More pastel.
And you know what? People talking about her might be the thing that actually helps her get, you know, her shit together. So I appreciate you, you know, wanting to help like that. But in all seriousness, I don't think she's concerned if people talk about her.
I use both of those shades to just kind of like blend out on top there. So now on my lid, it looks like, at least from a lot of pictures that I'd see with Barbie, that she would usually have like kind of a more like colorful or darker crease, and then she would kind of have a lighter lid color. So for that, I was thinking maybe this shade Snack, because this shade is really, really pretty. And also it's like a little bit shiny. I thought it would work really well for Barbie. And it's pink. And in a lot of pictures, it looked like she kind of had like a lighter pink
And we can see you, Heaven.
on her lid. And I think
I know, we're just sitting here talking, and she's like all like fucking Billy's all upset.
lid, I'm actually
Like,
gonna use a
goddamn.
couple of colors. I think I'm gonna just kind of use like a mix for my lid of Good Morning, Snack, and the shade F Word. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those on. Then underneath my eye, I'm gonna go back in with the shades Cotton Candy again and Bite Me. And I'm just gonna kind of put both of those under and mix them together and kind of do something similar to what I did on the crease of my eye.
I'm a victim.
Oh! We have a victim.
Jillian Gill donated €5 through Super Chat. Happy Halloween. Skull. Ghost.
you.
Skull.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your $5 donation, Jillian. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I'm also gonna do the same thing that I did to the crease where I
You guys like my goggles?
colors too. Underneath where I put those, I'm also gonna blend a little bit
You
of
guys like
bubble
them?
gum and gumdrop again, like right below that. And then below those, I'm just gonna also use a tiny bit of Good Morning and just kind of like finish blending everything there.
Seriously though, like if she loses like 20 more pounds, like will she still be alive or no? I'm thinking
So
no.
then to just kind of highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Jawbreaker and just apply that to both of those sections, which is this really pretty, shiny, kind of like white color. And then just kind of to finish this, I could definitely imagine Barbie
Digging this music, you know, like Eugenia has her mind right on this music.
liking really sparkly, pretty things. So I thought I would also use a little bit of the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in the shade Lick My Glit, which is like the pink one. And I thought that
Oh, lick my glit. But bro, for real though, like like I think the only person who could actually help her at this point is probably Shane. You know, Shane needs to fix what he did with that whole with that whole documentary that was like, hey, we're gonna document like you getting better and stuff. He really needs to reach out to her and not on camera, like just be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Like you need to get your shit together.
be perfect for Barbie, so I just kind of thought I'd put that a little bit more in my inner corner and on my lid a bit and my brow bone and all that. Alright guys, so that is basically the shadows that I'm going to use to do my makeup to Barbie and everything. So now real quick, I'm just going to go and do the other eye off of camera, like with the shadows and everything. And then I'm also just going to do like liner and mascara and all that. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I
You have
just
the same
did
goggles?
the other eye
Sweet.
and did eyeliner and mascara. I kind of wish that I had fake
Sweet goggles, right?
lashes right now, just because like I also feel like that would work.
All right, let's skip forward. Let's skip forward to see what she looks like with the blonde wig. I'm curious now. Let's see it. Let's see. It's gonna look like a toddler with a wig. Watch.
So I'll show you guys those right now too. All right, so for the shoes, luckily I already had a pair of shoes that I thought would work really well for these. So for the shoes, I ended up using
She can't be thicker than like an inch.
these. These are a pair of Steve Madden shoes that I got a while ago. And I just thought they're super bright pink. They have a really cool, like nice like heel on them. That they would be perfect.
They are cool boots
To
though.
also be Barbie. So there we go. All right guys, so now I'm gonna go and attempt to get my hair in a wig and people
Fuck yeah.
like Barbie. So hopefully this will work. Wigs can be so hard for me to get in.
I know, girl. I know, girl.
So I have the wig on now. So I
Bro, you really do look like a toddler with a wig on.
think it's a really nice wig. It's honestly a bit shorter and
Oh man, she looks a little bit like Muse here, doesn't she?
more curly than I originally thought it was going to be. So this is the original photo. It's not actually a Barbie wig, but they didn't have an actual Barbie wig. It might be because I just have like a ton of hair in this wig right now, but I kind of feel like it didn't get curly so
What's up,
soon.
Gypsy?
It looked like maybe it would have been longer, but either way, I still think it's a really nice wig. This is the costume with the blonde Barbie wig on. And like I said, none of this is really like official Barbie. So basically that's the full costume. I hope that you guys like it. I hope
You think she's wearing tights now? Yeah, just so she can cover up the little the veins that people get. Hold on, let me take off this outfit. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh man, my hair is probably all over the place. Hold on, let me see what I'm working with here. God damn. Oh my god, my hair is all messed up. Like seriously. Jesus. Yeah, it's all messed up right now. All messed up. Like, wicked. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna wear a hat. We're gonna wear a hat for now, and we'll call it a day. Alright, boom. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Repsil is off the scene. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Yeah, I can't handle that anymore. Anyways, so, like, she's, I don't know what to say about her. I don't know. Remember when she got really red? I don't know what to say, but it's sad. It really is. But I hope Shane reaches out. I really hope Shane reaches out and does something. You know. I don't know. That's sad though. I mean, what do you do when she likes this stuff? I mean, if you look at the comments, like, she knows what's going on. Like, you can't. Yeah, Shane definitely did not help her. He needs to go back there and not. Oh, I left a comment. I said, "Wow, you look like the living dead. So fucking sad." That's what I said. What's up, Bad News Bears? Yeah. For sure. You just made it safe for her to resurface. Yeah, that's sad, man. Sad shit. It really is sad shit. Then you have people that say this woman can't and shouldn't be judged for having an eating disorder. I get that, but she should be held accountable for these body checking videos for two reasons. First of all, she is a grown 26-year-old woman and should know better. Second of all, she's been through at least some sort of treatment, which means she's taught what a toxic triggering behavior is, but she doesn't care, does she? That's the point. She doesn't. Nope. Eugenia, please get help. Something about bulimia. Barbie wears a dress, not a bra. Stop triggering people. I'm sick of feeling sorry for you. Yeah. Is this for real? She looks ridiculous and is making a fool of herself. No class, no brains. She's such a dumb costume. She should have actually put some thought into it. Oh, you're worried about the costume. Okay, Celestial. Celestial over here is worried about the costume. Says it's dumb. Oh, man, people are fucking ridiculous. Like, what a stupid costume. Oh. God damn. She never wanted to go to treatment the first time around. That's true. She didn't, you know? And that's probably why she is where she is, you know? Nah, I mean, look, Eugenia is a super sweet girl. She is. She's a super sweet girl, and that's why it's even sadder that she's probably gonna die, you know? That's just the reality of the situation. Wicked nice girl who's probably gonna die, you know, pretty soon, which is sad. You know, I hate to say that, but you know, you got to speak. You know, it's just the reality of the situation. I'd say my Barbie weighs more. Jesus Christ, sad shit. Anyways, let's move on to some other topics. So Miss Fucking Wonderful recently, I guess she was online, like on her vacation, like threatening her VIP subscribers, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this is wild. Shout out to Pokin Doyle, by the way. You guys should go sub to Pokin Doyle if you're not already. Let's watch this video. Fucking Miss Fucking Wonderful, like, she has the most class. I love her. Love MFW. She's the best. I like this stream up, guys.
Here's the thing. I can prove to everybody I can quit fucking drinking for a month. A big surprise. Angela, you have no balls. Do you realize you don't even come in your real name, picture, or nothing? Like, get the fuck out of here. Get a life, dude. Let's criticize your life. In fact, I challenge you. I challenge you to use your real name, because I'll get it as soon as you fucking sign up for VIP anyways. Trust me, I got everyone's.
So she's threatening people who sign up for her VIP member list. Like, bro, that's so gross.
Even the haters, I'm just narrowing it down who they are. And then we're going to have a big fucking show in December. It's going to be cute.
Wow, like, that's crazy.
But anyways, I challenge you to come in with your real name and join my VIP so I can prove you wrong.
Yeah, come pay me, guys, so I can write it all down and then expose it on stream.
So yeah. Get the
I'm highly
word,
triggered.
20 VIP.
I can't focus.
Like, really.
Given the context of this,
can't even relax on the beach.
yeah, I should have fact checked those types of things and stuff like that. But I was not all there in the head in 2017.
Happy Halloween, RS and crew.
Marie, thank you very much. I thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Happy Halloween to everybody. It is crazy. It's crazy. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's crazy, man. Like, even on the beach, she can't chill out. Like, damn. Crazy shit. Thank you. I don't know. Thank you. But, like, who acts like this, though? Why?
And I will be counting, and we'll do no drink November. But no, I ain't doing that. Why would I do it for anybody else but my VIPs? You know, those are the people who really give a fuck. I mean, yeah, you got the losers who fucking troll and.
Like, hear how she's talking about these people who spend money, how she's gonna, like, expose them and stuff like that. Like, that's wild. Like, who does that? I would never do that to anybody. Like, if you're paying me, I would never do anything like that. Like, I try to go, like, when people, like, who are, like, my patrons or anything like that, like a member, I try to go the extra mile for those types of people, because these people obviously pay enough to see whatever content I'm making, so I appreciate that shit a lot. So for her to act like this is really fucking wild.
Pay for it. That's just them. They're a fucking loser. That's what they have to do. They have to pay me $25 to troll me. You know what I'm saying? What wouldn't people be jealous of, Tammy? For one, I'm confident enough in myself to get on fucking camera and use my real name. Unlike you, you're a fucking troll. Let's see your videos. I'm fucking beautiful. I'm getting thinner every day. My skin.
I don't know about beautiful, but
Skin is clearing up. I'm young. I'm got ambition. There's lots to be.
The fuck do you mean? What?
Be jealous of.
I don't think anybody's jealous of you, girl. You might want to fall back.
Kidding me? I'm a fucking supermodel.
I'm a fucking supermodel.
Supermodel.
Hold on, we get
fucking supermodel.
Poking Doyle.
Supermodel. I'm a fucking supermodel. I'm a fucking supermodel.
Bro, I gotta rip that sound and use that as a dono noise. That's fucking hilarious. Like, goddamn, you are delusional. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. She has that meth voice. Yeah, she really does, right? What's up, Graham? How you doing? Like, that's crazy, right? Like, these people. Anyways, let's go on to Elvis. Let's go on to that. This shit's funny as hell. Some people online, man, they are just. I would love to meet these people in real life, just to have like a simple conversation. These people are crazy. Anyways, let's go to Elvis and see what he's been up to over on Facebook, because I'm sure it's amazing the stuff he's getting into. Let's check it out. Like this stream up, guys. Subscribe if you're new.
And we are live.
Oh, God.
We are live. Here I am, Hosea O'Kelly.
What the fuck, dude?
I am the testosterone-less Baltimore, California sissy.
Would you say what's wrong with his voice? Is he's just him being a dumbass trying to like make fun of Rosie. He's an idiot.
I'm here,
bro,
in Santa Rosa, California, with Chunky Boy.
The jealousy, he just reeks of it, you know?
And Mr. Tleezy. You know what Tleezy? Tleezy in Assyrian means my ass. So, Mr. Tleezy, that's your official name. And Chunky Boy, I guess we'll call him Shidana, because that means crazy in Assyrian. Shidana and Mr. Tleezy. Mr. Teasy. Teasy means my ass. So how you doing, Mr. Teasy? And Shidana, also known as Chunky Boy. I just got done watching the stream. God, you're so freaking lame.
Wow.
So lame. You spent $9,000 on your butt, and my butt looks better than yours naturally.
You gonna show it on OnlyFans? You gonna make an OnlyFans now? You gonna do a Trisha? Let's see it, man.
And I didn't have to spend anything on it. Seriously.
Of course he still watches. What do you mean? Like, of course he does. This dude has nothing better to do. And you know what the worst part is? Like, he's not even saying anything. Like, he's not saying anything. Did he receive his first paycheck? Nah, man. I hope he does get it soon so he can show it on stream. He's going to be all excited. He's going to be like, look, I got $200, guys. I'm special. This is more than I ever made on YouTube. How you doing? He's going to be souped.
Another thing is you've got a flat Irish ass.
Oh.
You've got really big, crooked, rotted, ugly teeth. You're very, very, very unattractive.
Wow.
Let's break you down. You're not attractive.
Let's break you down.
As a man or as a wannabe woman. Number one, you've got a flat butt, and the $9,000 you spent on it doesn't look good. My butt even looks better than yours, and naturally looks better than yours.
Jesus.
Number two, go get your teeth fixed. Number three, you've got big, ugly, frog, buggy Irish eyes.
Irish eyes?
Your skin is all wrinkled. You look terrible
fuck?
for 62. Go get a facelift or Botox. Your whole face is wrinkled up.
Oh my God.
Okay? Your boobs don't look natural. They're so big and fake looking.
This is crazy.
And we've all seen your nipples, and they look like a man's nipples. They don't even look like a natural woman's nipples, like Miss Eugene's nipples.
Wow.
So, bottom line is, you're one ugly mofo. You really are. And you look like a freaking clown with your cheap wig, okay? And your ugly, Goodwill-looking Daisy Duke shorts. You're a freaking clown. You're not attractive.
Listen, I happen to love those Daisy Dukes.
As a man. You're not attractive as a woman.
Well, like, I need to know what's going on here. Like, can someone explain to me, did Elvis have a thing for Rosie at some point? Because he's seeming real salty. Like, this is some wild-ass shit.
And you're not attractive as trans. You're just not an attractive person. You're very ugly. That's the truth. Your personality is not attractive. Your looks are not attractive. Your attitude is not attractive. Everything is about you is nasty. And that's why you don't have a girlfriend anymore. That's why Miss Eugenia left you. That's why you don't have a wife anymore. That's why she left you. You're a freaking joke. And one of these days, somebody's going to run into your big mouth, and unfortunately, they're going to knock your teeth out when you're on outside putting the camera on people's faces out there. And that's why you're just a little sissy, and basically, you got to have these two idiots walk around with you in Vegas so you don't get your teeth knocked out, because you're just such a sissy to walk by yourself. So you got to have these
Rosie walks by herself all the time. What the fuck is he talking about?
Clowns walk with you because you're vulnerable. Bottom line is
you're into bestiality.
You're a lowlife. That's a fact. You're a very ugly lowlife. You're ugly inside and out. You are. And that's a fact. You're a failure as a father because you almost had to commit suicide because when your daughters found out you're going to be trans, they weren't happy with it, were they? So you're a failure as a father. You're a failure as a husband. You couldn't keep your wife. That's a medical doctor. You're a failure as a son.
Bro, this is fucked up to listen to. This guy's fucked up.
To your family.
Like, this is so gross to listen to. I gotta be honest.
They are embarrassed by you. That's why they don't want to be put on camera or YouTube. Your family, who are very decent people. As far as I know, your dad's ex-military and your other brother's ex-military. One of them is a big-time chief meteorologist. The other one is a real estate agent. Your dad is a good man. How did you turn out to be such a freak that you are? You embarrassed your whole family name in the name of YouTube and trolls, in the name of just being a clown. You're a failure to your family as a son. You are.
This shit's gross, dude.
You're a failure as a husband. You're a failure as a friend to me. You're a failure as a boyfriend. I'm going to consider you a man. You're a failure as a boyfriend to Missy Jen, because you even lost her. And everything you do in your life is a fail, fail, fail. Everything. Your taste.
Bro, you're a fucking failure on every channel you fucking hop on. You can't do shit without coming on here and talking about Rosie. How about you come on and stop talking about her and make some own your regular content? Do whatever you do. Talk about van life. Why don't you do that, you know?
You've got the disgusting taste in your house. The paint on your house is so ugly. The white and green. So stupid. You don't even know how to decorate the inside of your house. Your curtains don't match your rug. Your floor doesn't match the walls. You're a mess. Your house is a mess. You live in a ghetto in a Mexican...
Bro, you're a mess. What do you mean? Your life's a mess.
Mexican ghetto in the worst part of Sonoma County. The van that you have is a piece of junk. 4-cylinder Dodge van. You were so stupid that you dented up the body also. Okay, and you're so stupid you don't even carry a spare tire. That's how stupid that you are. There's a lot of things that you do that are stupid, that don't make sense.
Yeah, as you cry on the side of the road for a battery. Okay.
And I can name a laundry list of things. You're an ugly person in and out. Very ugly person. And now you're getting fat and uglier because you're drinking so much beer, because you don't have a life right now but just to drink beer every day. Drink one beer after the other. Now you got a beer belly, and now you want to lose weight because you're getting fat. You're getting real fat and uglier than you already are. And that's the bottom line. So, that's the truth about you. You're a very ugly person in and out. You're not attractive. Not as a man, not as a woman, not as trans, not as anything. You're a very ugly person in and out.
This guy's a piece
and that's
of shit.
a fact. And everything about your life is goofy and ugly. From your goofy old radios.
Like, I thought he was just quirky and weird before, but he's not. This is like actual gross shit. The shit he's coming out of his mouth is vile fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's just vile bullshit. And I just don't get why he's still talking about this. Like, why he's still talking about Rosie. And, like, I thought he was just, like, a little out there and weird, but I was so wrong. He's, like, totally, like, he's vile. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Your house looks like crap. You walk in your house, you got an ugly gray curtain that doesn't match the wall, that doesn't match the rug. You don't have no sense of taste of putting up any pictures. No sense of color combination, color contrast, or decorating your house like a person should.
Bro, you live in a van and shit in bags. What are you talking about, my dude? Your life is nothing. What the fuck do you mean? What? Like, this is wild, bro. What?
Design their house. You're just, everything about your house is ugly. Everything. Everything looks outdated.
You live in a van, you shit in bags.
Looks ugly. Just like you. You're outdated and you're ugly. Your wig is outdated and cheap and ugly. Your house is outdated, cheap and ugly. The neighborhood that you live in is outdated, cheap and ugly. Everything about you is cheap and ugly and outdated. Everything about you. Your van, your looks, the way that you dress, everything about you.
He's still going. Like, this is still going.
Is cheap and ugly. Especially the food that you eat. And the reason that you look at the way you do, that you look like a slob and you're trying to lose weight right now, is because you're a salt-eating machine. I've seen what you eat. You buy the cheap Chinese shrimp that come in a frozen bag, you throw them in ramen noodles and put a bunch of salt on there, 3,000 milligrams of sodium.
Who cares? Who cares, dude?
And you go and eat a salad with a ton of Thousand Island dressing and you throw a bunch of salt on that. You eat a high-salt diet, a junk food diet, with a bunch of cheap beer.
Bro, you shit in plastic bags and jack off to people fucking dogs. What do you mean, dude?
And that's why you're getting fat, and that's why you've got a beer belly, and that's why you look disgusting. In fact, when we were in Michigan, that Assyrian guy thought you were a crack whore. That's why he was soliciting you at the bus stop when you went out to get a smoke. You look like a clown with your cowboy hat and your cheap wig and your hoodie, and the way you look is embarrassing. I wouldn't want to go with you anywhere. I wouldn't want to be seen with you anywhere in public. Not at a restaurant, not at a bar, not anywhere. You are a goof. You are a clown. You are the most unattractive person that I've ever seen in my life that supposedly represents the trans LGBT community. And that's a fact, and that's the bottom line. Another thing is, all these stupid women that follow you, the majority...
I can't believe he says this type of shit, knowing that all he does is he chases trans women, because that's what he's about. He likes that shit, but he's too scared to fucking admit it. It's just crazy. This dude is so fucking vile right now. Like, damn.
Majority of them. There are some women that like Trump that are Southerners that follow you, a handful, but most of the stupid women that follow you are liberal Biden lovers. And why they're following you and supporting you is beyond me, because the bottom line is most of the stupid women of America support Biden and the liberals. So why they're supporting you in the drama community is beyond me, because obviously you're a Republican and you support Trump. That's about the only thing that you do that's right. That's right, is supporting Trump and being a Republican. But you don't have enough balls to come out and talk about it because you're such a sissy. Just like you don't have enough balls to go walk out by yourself and choose because you are such a sissy you don't want to get your teeth knocked out.
She just did it
So the bottom line is, you almost got your teeth knocked out by that black guy because you put the camera on him in Vegas. It was that close. And now you don't want to get your ass handed to you.
Bro, what about when Dave ran up on you and wanted to say, like, hey, let's fight, and you wouldn't want nothing to do with it because you're a pussy. It's like, and you're talking about people being scared. Like, oh, my
Vegas,
God.
Taking a chance walking the back streets. Now you got these two clowns that are going to walk with you because you're too cheap to hire your own security. Because
why would she hire her own security? Who does that? What?
You're a very cheap person. So the bottom line is this.
This guy's vile, man. Like, crazy. Hold on. I don't know why, but it's like fucking... It's gonna load a little bit. Vile ass, dude.
Out of your life, and I hope she would take that picture off of her YouTube site with you and her, because it's over between you and her. I don't know why she keeps that stupid picture up, but you're not going to produce Missy Jen, and that's why you're avoiding that. I'm calling you out on that. You're avoiding that because you know that she's done with you forever and permanently, and still you have not produced Missy Jen. I've called you out on it. And you
shit's crazy. It's crazy that this. You know, it still says he's on YouTube on his Facebook, right? It's so ridiculous. Still says that shit. This guy is wild, man. Wild. I don't even know what to say. It's pretty vile. Like this shit he talks about. Shit's crazy. Someone is butt shaming. He's sad, man. Sad. He's a sad man. You know, he really is sad. Someday he will be found in that stupid van, long deceased because nobody missed him. Oof. Oof. God damn. That's fucked up. Damn. How many people we got watching right now? 75? Alright. Shit, we got 43 likes. Think we can get this to 50, guys? Subscribe if you're new, guys, and if anybody wants to donate, links in the description. I gotta figure out, here's another topic too I want to ask you guys. What should we do, right? Because we raised a little bit of money on for like the streamer house, but we had to push it back because of you know, COVID and shit. What do you think we should do? Like, what's something, like, real conversation here, what's something we could do as like a challenge, you know? What could we do as like a challenge for the channel? Anybody got any ideas that something we could do? Like, I really want to think of something, like some type of event that I can still do by myself here. What's something we can do, you know? Does anybody have any ideas? Like, anything. Like, I really need to think of something. Like, I want to think of something fun to do. I think you guys are stuck just like me. Like, what else there that we can do, like, that's like IRL type of shit that we can do? It sucks because we had to push it back. The streamer house, you know what I mean? What about streamer house or a stream with Holly? And the likes from your guys' homes, you can dare each other to do things. Keep stream going for 24 hours like you wanted. Huh. Walk around my MAGA hat. Oh my god, if like people around here are not into Trump. I mean, I did that once and people got really upset. People got really upset when I wore the MAGA hat walking around. And I was like, would you say get off on stream? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was like walking around with it, and then like somebody said, "Oh, say grab him by the pussy," and I did. I yelled. I was like, "Hey, grab him by the pussy!" You know, like I said some dumb shit like that. It was dumb, you know. Surprise Elvo, I'll give him a heart attack. I would, yo. I would go and find Elvis. I would, but we need some more donations to actually travel and do that, you know. I mean, we could probably do something like probably get Holly to stream alongside with me. We could both stream. But I think this can still happen. Well, if you guys just plan a day or two where you'll do a stream from home. I don't know. That's a possibility. I don't know. I called Holly before I went live. I was gonna see if I can get her on tonight, but I have no idea what she was doing tonight. I mean, she could be doing like some Halloween type shit. I don't know. But is there something I don't know. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but also I could go out and do like, you know, I could go out and do some IRL shit, and I think you guys might like that. I'm trying to think of where I could go. Something interesting. You know, there was a time where I like, okay, what if I like, because I've seen some people do this before. What, you know what would be great? Like, I should try to get like a job, right? This would be a good idea, right? Try to find like a job that I could join, right, and bring the camera and see how long I could, like, I could try to find a job, right, but like get the job and then show up with the camera and see if they allow me to work with the camera on me and see how far I could take that situation. I don't know. There's like different ideas I've always wanted to try. Maybe versus streamer house, something like a streamer marathon or streamer fest. Everyone to the shower. Should I go to the shower? Just like throw the shower on. What can I do in the shower though? I mean, like what can I do in the shower? I could do a shower stream. What could I do in the shower though? You know, what could we do there? Like I need some ideas though. Like, all right, so I could go. I know I missed the IRL streams too. Okay, so this coming week, that's, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start doing the IRL streams again. That's what we're doing. We're gonna start doing some IRL streams again this week. They're awesome. I like going to the graveyards and stuff like that, and I miss doing that. Wow, that's rude, Jenny. Rude. Take a dump in the shower, right, Hugo? Yeah. Does this look like an Elvis stream? Does this look like an Elvis stream to you? What could we do? I don't know. I'm sure I'll think of something. But I really want to just do something fun. You know? Something interesting that you guys would be, I don't know, happy with. Because I feel like shit that we didn't get to do the streamer house or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to Holly and see if we can figure out something that we can do at the same time or whatever. That's nice, Jenny. Anyways, all right, guys, fuck it. Thanks for the donations tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the likes and being here. I hope. Yeah, I know Sean Connery died. It's sad. It really is sad shit. It really is sad. You know. I think he was 90 years old. Fucking, that's sad shit. Eat 50 White Castles? That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I could do like something where I order a large amount of food and then eat them. I don't know. That's not a bad idea. I could walk around Rhode Island and do like go to some place. I could go to some like ridiculous place. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I should go to like a hotel where it's like haunted or something. Because I did the Biltmore once. Like I went to the Biltmore and that's haunted, and we did that once. So we actually like broke into some rooms too. Like, I mean, I didn't like kick doors in or anything like that, but there was some rooms that were open and stuff like that. Maybe I should do that again. That was actually pretty cool. Thank you for your YouTube service. Maybe I should do that. I think that's not a bad idea. We could do that for sure. Do you guys like that idea? Maybe I could do like the Biltmore again. Go to the haunted house. Like it's like a haunted hotel in Providence, you know? I think that's a decent idea. I could go around in the hotel again. I like that. Maybe I should do that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. You guys have a good night. Have a good Halloween. Hope everybody has a good one. Peace out. Alright? Thank you guys for being here. Like this up, and I'll see you on the next one.